Hello, my name is Gordy Gotch, Director of Fisheries Research and Management at the Max McGraw Wildlife Foundation in Dundee, Illinois. Here at McGraw, we are researching how aquaponics, the science of growing fish and plants in the same system, can be used to enhance the rearing of game fish, particularly walleye and smallmouth bass. We are so excited by the possibilities of aquaponics that we wanted to make this video designed to bring the McGraw way of establishing aquaponics in your classroom. Why should your classroom build an aquaponics system? A small aquaponics system is an excellent way to give students and teachers an interactive, hands-on learning experience that can be tailored to any grade level. Aquaponics can demonstrate concepts such as fish and plant biology, nitrogen cycle, photosynthesis and respiration, water conservation, sustainable agriculture, bacteria's role in ecology, chemistry, marketing, and many others. All the while you are germinating seeds, caring for the fish and plants, and ultimately harvesting vegetables. Typically schools have a limited space and funds. I want to show you how to build a mini aquaponics system that is a small footprint, is less than $150, and you can find everything you need online and in pet stores. Here's what you're going to need. A 5 to 10 gallon fish tank, enough gravel to cover the bottom of your fish tank for about a ½ inch, water pump rated for the size of your tank, about 4 feet of plastic tubing that fits your water pump, plus rubber O-rings to fit the tubing, air pump rated for the size of your tank, 4 feet of air tubing that fits your air pump, air stones, grow media such as pea gravel, expanded clay pebbles, growing bed, a water chemistry kit, fish and plants. You can find a more detailed list of components plus a full instructions on our website at mcgrawconservation.org/aquaponics. Component explanations. A fish tank. A fish tank can be anything such as an aquarium or any other clean container such as a plastic tub, bucket, or an amphibian cage. Gravel for the bottom of your fish tank. Most stores that sell pet supplies can carry aquarium gravel. You will need about a pound of gravel per gallon of water. So in this case, 5 to 10 pounds of gravel. Gravel should cover the bottom of the fish tank to be about a ½ inch deep. Now make sure you rinse your gravel before you place it into the tank. Water pump and tubing. The pump moves water from the fish tank into the grow bed, part of the recirculating system that returns the water to the fish tank via gravity. The air pump, air stones, and tubing. Air pump delivers air through tubing and into the air stones at the bottom of the tank. Small bubbles produced from the air stones helps to increase oxygen levels, benefiting both fish and plants. The grow bed. The grow bed is placed above the fish tank. It should be slightly larger than the fish tank. You can use plastic containers such as planters, buckets, cement mixing tubs, Rubbermaid containers, just about anything that will fit over your fish tank. In order to keep the grow bed above the fish tank, we recommend either a rolling cart or an aquarium stand. The grow media should be a chemically inert porous material that holds moisture and helps support the plants. This might include perlite, expanded clay balls, pea gravel, or coconut coir. You need enough to fill your grow bed 3 to 8 inches deep. The fish and plants, the fish provide the nutrients the plants need, and the plants purify the water by consuming those nutrients. Buy these at local pet stores. Goldfish are a great option. You'll want a water chemistry set so you can test the ammonia, the nitrites, nitrates, and also the pH. Additional components that might help would be an aquarium heater for a tropical fish. Tropical fish require water temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. If you're raising tropical fish in cool environments, you may need a tank heater. Plant grow lights. For the optional light, we recommend putting the light on a timer so it can have 16 hours of light each day. Automatic feeders. Automatic feeders allow you to keep your fish alive even when you're not around, like on the weekends or holidays. Assembly instructions. Now we'll show you how to put it all together. Step 1. Thoroughly wash the gravel in a colander or sieve. Rinse well and place in the bottom of the fish tank. Step 2, drill holes in the grow bed and install rubber grommets. I've used a ½ inch rubber grommet, and you need to use a drill bit that's a 5/8 drill bit. The overflow, you need a 1½ inch hole saw. Step 3, Place the water pump in the fish tank and set the grow bed on top of the tank. Feed the tubing from the water pump through the rubber grommet. Feed tubing into the overflow rubber grommet down to the fish tank. Step 4. Fill the grow bed with grow media about a ½ inch to 1 inch above the overflow tube. Step 5. Fill the fish tank with water. Plug in the pump to ensure that the water is pumping into the grow bed and continuously trickling down through the grow media back into the fish tank. Step 6. pH is a measure of your water's alkalinity or acidity. Before adding fish to your system, you should check the pH of your water using the water chemistry kit. While plants generally prefer a slightly acidic pH, typically in the low 6s and upper 5s, the fish and bacteria prefer a slightly alkaline pH in the 7s and 8s. Therefore, pH measurement in aquaponics is an exercise of compromise. The ideal pH for aquaponics is 7 to 7.5. If the pH is too high, you can lower it with pH down product, and if it's too low, you can raise with a pH up product. Both are available from aquarium stores. Step 7. Connect your air pump to your air stone with the air tubing. Your air pump has a one-way valve. Make sure it's placed properly. Place your air stone in the tank and plug in the air pump. A steady stream of bubbles should rise through the water, providing fresh air. Step 8. If you're using municipal water, let the unit sit for 24 hours to be sure all the chlorine has dissipated. If you want to stock your fish right away, you'll need to add a chlorine remover available from aquarium shops and pet stores. Step 9. Add your fish to the fish tank. A rule of thumb is 1 inch of fish length per gallon of water. I recommend starting out with a ½ inch of fish per gallon until the ammonia and nitrite levels go down. Then you can increase the fish density to 1 inch per gallon. Step 10. Add plants once your ammonia levels and nitrite levels are stable. Fish and plant selection. While we grow game fish in our systems here at McGraw, you shouldn't try that in your systems. The tanks are too small. But you can easily find species that would work wonderfully at your local pet store, such as goldfish, guppies, angelfish, and others. What plants should you grow? We recommend varieties of lettuce, sprouts, and herbs. Place seeds in rockwool cubes or cotton balls. Saturated so the seed is wet. Place the grow media into the grow bed so the bottom third is submerged in water. The seeds should germinate within a couple of days. Keeping your system healthy. Nitrification cycle. Fish excrete ammonia through their gills. Ammonia is toxic to fish in relatively low concentrations. Since aquaponics is a closed system, the removal or conversion of ammonia to another form of nitrogen needs to happen or the fish will die. Nitrifying bacteria grow in the gravel in the bottom of the fish tank. This bacteria converts the ammonia to nitrate, a form of nitrogen plants readily use and isn't toxic to fish. Feeding. Feed your fish small amounts of food 2 to 3 times a day and do not overfeed. You can buy the food from where you buy your fish. Get recommendations in the store. Water maintenance. Check your pH every week and adjust as needed. Also remember to check your ammonia and nitrite levels. Typically, water levels drop because of evaporation and transpiration by the plants. Top off your fish tank as needed. Before adding water, allow the water to sit for a day in an open container such as a bucket or add chlorine remover. Once or twice a month, remember to siphon the gravel to remove solids. If flow rates seem to slow down, check the water pump's intake screen. If it is clogged, simply remove it, rinse it, and replace it. Fish disposal. Fish that may die during the school year can be disposed of in the garbage. Do not flush them down the toilet. At the end of the year, you can check local pet stores to see if they would take your live or unwanted fish. Otherwise, your fish may be euthanized by placing them on ice or in the freezer and disposed of in the garbage or your garden. Remember, it is illegal to release your fish into ponds, lakes, streams, or rivers. Now that your system is running, here's a few ideas for experiments in your classroom. Compare growth of lettuce grown in your aquaponics system to soil or straight hydroponics. Compare leafy crops such as lettuce to a fruiting crop such as peppers and tomatoes and monitor the growth of both. Increase the fish density and track changes in water chemistry and plant growth. Other ideas are on our website at mcgrawconservation.org/aquaponics. Thank you for watching this video. If you want additional information, you can contact us on our website or email us at aquaponics@mcgrawwildlife.org. Thank you so much and have fun.